Yeah, you know, it was a tough game from the beginning. We had a good start, then kind of let them take the lead, run away from us a little bit, but you know, we all kept fighting, kept our heads down, stick to the plan, what we were supposed to do, and eventually, with that effort, we were able to come back and secure the win at the end.
Thank you. And Coach?
Yeah, great win, special night. Again, some good memories to have inside, but it's time already to reset and focus at the next game. About the 40 minutes, incredible effort. I'm really proud the way we stay in the game, despite a little moment where we shake as a team during the third period. But in general, a very tight game. If you see also by the numbers, it's 14 lead changes during the game. So greater intensity, and see the guy fight and compete with such a powerful team. World champion, Euro champion, makes me very proud.
Thank you. And Coach, questions for the player first? Okay.
Davis, Gustavo Hoffman, ESPN Brazil, congratulations. After the game against France, you told me that the win against the French was probably the greatest game ever in the history of Latvia basketball. Is the game today against Spain the new greatest game ever in the history of Latvia basketball?
Definitely not. That game against France put us in a situation we've never been before. If we're not able to compete at this level against Brazil and come up with a win in that game, this doesn't really matter that much.
Yep.
Hi, Davis. Stanley from NBA. Can you just tell us about how will you rate your own performance today, on both offensively and defensively?
The team's performance?
Your personal performance.
Yeah, I'll just talk about team's performance. I really don't care about any of the numbers on the stat sheet or what it looked like out there. I know that every single guy gives 100% and more every time they step on the court, and we're playing for a country, so like this sheet of paper really doesn't matter to anybody.
Good evening. Adrian from Main Basket Indonesia. Despite there is a lot of Latvian here in the Indonesia arena, I think some Indonesian also joined the group of Latvian fans. How do you feel about that?
It's definitely great to have a bigger crowd supporting us, and I'm glad that the people here in Indonesia can have a chance to watch basketball at the highest level, even though you guys don't have your own national team playing here. And the more people support us, the more energy we can get from the crowd, and the better.
Do we have any more questions in English? Do we have any questions in Latvian?
Sveiks, Dāvi, Jānis no Delfiem. Pastāst varbūt par noskaņošanos spēlē, jo pirmajā puslaikā visi bija nervozi, vismaz tā izskatījās. Kāds bija tā noskaņa izejot laukumā?
Noskaņa bija tāda, ka mēs esam gatavi cīnīties. Tā nervozitāte bija tīri tikai tāpēc brīžiem, ka mēs noteikti jūtām, ka mēs varam uzvarēt spēli, ja mēs nepieļausim muļķīgas kļūdas, nedosim viņiem vieglos punktus. Un otrā puslaikā es domāju, ka mēs tieši to arī izdarījām daudz labāk, mazāk kļūdījāmies, mazāk metām bumbas autā vai pretiniekiem, un beigās tas arī bija iemesls, jo mēs bijām daudz mierīgāk komanda tieši uz spēles beigdaļu.
Any more questions?
Dāvi, protams, apsveicu tevi un visu komandu ar šo vēl vienu vēsturisko uzvaru. Par to trešo ceturtdaļu. Es skatos, pēdējo jūs uzvarējāt ar 27-11, trešo gan zaudējāt ar 18-26. Tur likās, ka, es nezinu, fiziskā bedre, nekas neizdodas, bumbas šļūk ārā no rokām. Kas notika, kā jūs mainījāt šo visu?
Es domāju, vienkārši sanās tā, ka viņi ļoti nospēlēs to grozu apakšu, bieži vien mazie palika pret viņu garajiem un sastām arī diezgan daudz piezīmes, kas deva viņiem vieglos punktus un ļoti grūti ir spēlēt, ja mēs sītam piezīmes, viņi met sodiņas un tad mums ir principā lēni jāspēlē uzbrukumā, jo viņi ir gatavi aizsardzībā. Un 4. ceturtdaļā principā bija tas, ka nosedzām vai piespiedām viņus kļūdīties un skrējām un ar daudz lielāku ātrumu uzbrukām. Un tas arī bija tas, kas mums iedeva tādu pārsvaru 4. ceturtdaļā.
I think we had a question here.
Dāvis spēles laikā izskatījās, ka paliec nedaudz dusmīgs, bet tādā ziņā izskatījās, ka tas paliek pozitīvā ziņā, vai var izskaidrot, vai bija kādi notikumi laukumā, kas lika tev palikt dusmīgākam?
Principā, godīgi sakot, bija kaut kādas kļūdas, ko mēs pieļāvām ļoti bērnišķīgas, un tādā spēlē tas var ļoti ātri maksāt. Tā var būt tā starpības starp uzvaru un zaudējumu, un protams, ka tās emocijas diezgan karsta vilna sit brīžiem, un vismaz, teiksim tā, es varbūt kaut kādā veidā spēju viņas pārvērst no nedaudz negatīvām tieši uz pozitīvām, kas palīdzēja dot to enerģiju un nospēlēt līdz pašam galam.
Sorry, I was back on the camera. Is it cool to ask one in English?
Pardon?
I was back on the camera. Is it okay to ask another question in English? Davis, as coach said, 13 lead changes. You've taken down 2 of the tournament favourites, and it seems like a different man stepped up each time. Can you tell me about the trust that you have in each other to get it done?
Coming here, with Kristaps being out, we knew that we could be a very dangerous team in the sense of that we're really unpredictable. And we really don't care who's going to be the top scorer, who's going to take more shots. We're just going to let the game come to us, and whatever the other team gives us, whether it's Žagars, whether it's Gražulis, whether it's Schmitz, we had different players going off in each game. So that's the biggest weapon we have, because for the other teams, it's really hard to prepare for the game when you don't know who's going to be the leading scorer in that game.
And we will move on to questions for the coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Davis.
Coach, José Pereira, Café Belgrado. First of all, congratulations on the win. It's the second straight win that you guys bounced back against a power force from Europe. How do you qualify the mental strength of your team? And just outside from the basketball, seeing Davis with this elegant outfit, you as Italian, are you giving some fashion advice for the team as well?
Okay. It seems that I have to answer about my belt, about the suit, and I'm not that good. I'm not that nice and nice looking. No, it's a player choice. They really want to have a suit who represent them in a sense of respect of their job and their country. The colors are the color of the flag, are the colors of the country, and they really trust this, also image of people who really cares. About myself, I don't give any kind of suggestion. It's a Latvian style and Latvian fashion and Latvian colors. But I'm happy for the choice. I really enjoy, and I respect. About the mental part, being an underdog in such a tough group, for sure, and suffering so many injuries before to arrive, and during the competition, for sure put us in a position where we don't have anything to lose, you know. And so we arrive here with a real desire to prove our style, good or bad, but you know, without any credit. It makes an extra strength. Actually, it looks like you know, the motor, the impulse of our effort. Every day, step up on a gym with such a desire to prove that we belong this level. So it's important not to miss such identity, such a humility, first of all, because, you know, now it's a risky moment. Also after France, too many people around talking, texting, social, you know, this is time for fake friends. And for me, I'm 58, it's time to stay together with the people I really love and I really like. So I really wish that the guys, they will stay humble and they will approach the next game with the same will and desire as they did since the beginning of our adventure. Everything started August 7th, 2021. And I remember still the name of the players of Team Romania and their coach. And I approach every single game like my players, very serious, with the respect it deserve. And in the last 20 games, every night was like this, same shit, every night. And that's the identity we have to show. There's no special recipe. Stay humble, work hard, and play together. That's it.
Here, in front.
Coach, congratulations. 69 points today. Spain scored, and I checked last tournaments, the big tournaments, not in Eurobasket, not in Olympics. They scored less than 70 points last time. It was against Italy in second round in World Cup 4 years ago. So I wanted to know, what was your message to the players after the game, and was there involved words like team defense, fighting?
No special messages, then stay humble, as I just told you. About the game, I believe we show from the beginning a good level of energy, despite the evident gap in order of size, because we choose a small lineup to start the game, but we were very consistent. Rolands, Davis, and Roddy did an amazing job to be consistent against the versatility and the physicality of their squad, because they start with Claver and the two brothers, Hernan Gomez, together. So they respond very well, and was a good message for everybody. Everybody took inspiration from the way we approached the game. So I believe that we stay in a plan defensively, but you know, defense is technique and tactique no more than 20%. The rest is connected with the effort, the desire, and the will that we prove. Also tonight, that was able to, let's say, cancel the evident gap in order of height, size, I mean, consistency, and also experience. Not to forget that we play against the world champions and Euro champions. Not bad.
Hi, Coach. I'm Amaury Perdriau for French newspaper L'Équipe. You talked about identity for your team. Would you say it's different from the concept of chemistry? And what kind of chemistry can you observe in your group, and how proud are you that this team also has chemistry?
Now, you know, when you go into such a chemistry concept, it's a kind of risky territory. But here is national team. And everything is easier, because the guy, they are coming from the same country, speaking the same language, growing with the same, let's say, culture, habits. So it's very easy. In my position, it's more connected with give them a style, or they have a strong sense of belonging, like every national team. It's a matter just to invest on such a sense of belonging. And about the identity is from day one, I get inspiration from the past. I was not familiar with Latvian basketball, and I went to study the previous national teams to bring what I like the most. And I took from every coach before me and players before us to define what can really make Latvian basketball successful, or at least something you can identify, okay? And I believe, and what makes me happy the most is that when you enter the gym and you see Team Latvia, you recognize the style.